hala ko de sibluwa wala ko ra ko di no de we thanya ne you can have ora guitar play mono guitar play me ra use da lo leader apwe to do aba no ko ne ye te pya le lo ki we to clear le guitar ba ne guitar play ki clone story behind ona la youtube that owner cha me ra la Mr. David na we mi pa le abo guitar ga mi pa la awe tiro guitar bakale electrical mege bakale design guitar mege bakale relic mege color painting mege ne do awe miso pala adi guitar ga lo do awe khane video khako ma ka phla na ye pya la yele ho zako ma no guitar le ko play ke me da Gibson ma no ne yele hini me da Gibson le guitar center do yele do phe me on do yu ba lo che apwe pha do nya no apwe ne ba le kim nui polinia but to the tennis therma sana kini yele guitar play dem we bla ne me pozai la tinya ba ye kwa de khele ba te ba ya bu pwe ra ta la yele ro thor play li de kana lo de da ma research ya khu kwa ra le ba ra ya khu le Facebook na te da ye ora rai thi ra le ta ko de be la ye kwa guitar play ni le ye kwa da ne a thu ne su thu ne da ra la ma no ye kwa la lo wa ti we ni poza de so pa ke replace we ra phe ko cha le ye kwa na la de so lo pa ki bo we ra ki ma ge ro we ta kha mo no ta ga ri to khe la de mi myo ne tu ki thi ra guitar la ni ka phla ja le na okay ke na de ni ma no de ni thing me part mi myo ra la SKB Global Transport Authority no ka cha ni te wa ra guitar play na a te wa la ko phe ba no community USA ba te ra la chuma ke ra le Japan ma no te ra le Japan okay wow okay let's get it okay kwa sa na okay we yere sinya guitar mi da khelai wa na ba sa na ni di to hani na awe ni ba
I am David.
Hey, Mr. David.
Bo called me the other day, said he liked the guitar. He wants to see it right away. He was here in one day, and he said, I'll see you tomorrow to get the guitar. So he really loves this guitar. I think he loved it before he even saw it. But now
That's true.
it's Bo's. And I feel very special to give it to him because he's a special guy.
I feel so blessed.
Yeah, this is amazing connection.
Okay.
So this is a 1977 GRECO. I think it's a baseline model, very simple. Mahogany body, neck, full maple cap, and the neck has a long tenon in it, like old school 50s joinery. When I got it, the truss rod didn't work, so I took the fretboard off and replaced it with a dual action truss rod. And then I made this fretboard out of rosewood. I fretted it, the binding. So I took the poly finish off. I finished it with nitro. All the dot markers are Red's tortoise shell. I made those. The inlay is real cellulose nitrate from the 50s, and the binding is the correct stuff from the 50s, both from Bartlett guitars in Canada. So they do the period correct. So this is essentially like a 1959, 1960. Grover, milk bottles, all the hardware is nickel, Faber bridge, posts, wheels, tailpiece. The pickups are Brandon wound 1959 pickups, and the maker is Brandon wound. But he sold, since I bought these a couple years later, he sold his business. It's still there. Someone else is making the pickups. He got a job at Gibson because he was so good at making pickups. So now he works for Gibson.
Wow.
So yeah, I put all the money and all the plastics are like historic replicas from Cream Tone.
Yeah.
And then I did a nitro tobacco burst. I don't know, you can see
It's
in
a
the
beautiful
light.
color. Yeah.
and it's faded. It was the colors were very strong at first, but the old way they did it was aniline dyes from the earth. They're like earth powders.
Wow.
And they're toxic. But when you put them in the sun, they fade. So it's faded, aged, and then I stuck it in the freezer for crack. And it's very low action, medium, not big fat jumbos, a little more vintage.
Yeah.
I like that. I like super fat jumbo, but sometimes it feels like speed bumps.
Yes.
And so I like a little more vintage. Action's very low.
So this looks nice on it.
Bone. Yeah, it's a bone, old camel bone.
Yeah. My head's very small, so I think this guy.
Well, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And GRECO's actually from Japan. They actually did that anyway because everybody there is a little bit smaller hands.
Oh yeah, true.
And so they make them comfortable.
Wow.
Yeah, so it is a little bit slimmer than a 60s neck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Make some noise.
Make some noise.
Make some noise.
I don't know. And in between is really cool because it sounds quacky, you know. Got off work, so my fingers are very stiff.
It's fine, man. Run with me.
But that's a Stray Cats rockabilly, you know. So it can do rock, it can do jazz, like bluesy. You roll the tone down, you know.
I know you just some things.
Woman tone, you know?
Yeah.
You know.
It's beautiful.
You know?
That's beautiful. I love you playing.
Maybe you should play, because you have a really cool flavor. You have a cool style, man. I know you're learning, but even everything you have already play. Oh, you play with fingers?
Not really. I guess I'm just gonna use your little page here. Maybe I can do that. Body.
Maybe the tones are down. There you go.
I'm still learning. Sometimes just sometimes learn.
Jazz.
Yeah.
You know what? Stop playing because you're terrible. Man, you were holding out. You got some. Man, that sounded almost like country. And you know,
Yeah, I learned a little bit of country.
and it's so great to hear somebody else play the guitar. I get tired,
Yes.
you know, I only know what I know. But your flavor and stylings, but also it made me think, you know, all the hardware and everything is like vintage correct and lightweight tailpiece. All these things contribute to a very acoustic sound.
Yeah.
So the
yeah.
guitar alone has a very pure, clean
Right.
acoustic. You can turn the distortion, of course,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it will still stay clean even in distortion.
Wow.
So-
That's interesting.
Yeah, so the thing about an electric guitar having an acoustic quality is also a pretty big deal,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So
Well, Mr.
it's
David,
better than
yeah.
that Gibson Standard you had.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, this guitar, in my opinion, if I work in the guitar series, if I see this guitar, it might be.
35.
Yes.
Oh man.
I don't know, but
No, I know,
because,
no,
because
yeah, no,
it just,
it just feels right. In the
Yeah.
meantime, I went back.
wow, look at
I
that.
just started making solid body
Wow.
Telecasters, mostly bolt-on necks. I haven't done a Les Paul set neck,
Okay.
but I make this from scratch. Hard rock Canadian maple,
Man.
rosewood, the
Yeah.
clay dots they used in the 50s,
This feels nice.
and I bake these in the
yeah.
oven.
It's almost like a flame maple, right? It's like a,
Yes,
you can
it
kinda see
does
through.
have some natural flame.
Yeah. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Man,
That's the first one I built. I built like about 4 of them. I built a Keith Richards Telecaster and a Gretsch caster.
Wow.
Like you said, it's like art. I love it's like art to me.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
Wood, metal, you know, everything. So
Okay. I'm just speechless. So thank you very much.
Thank you, though.
Alright, David.
I haven't met anyone like you, and I feel special that it's going to you.
Thank
I can
you.
feel your
Alright. Yes.
connection to it, and that makes it. That's the most important
Alright.
thing. So.
Alright, thank you.
တယ်လေမိမရာတာချိုကလေးရောလို့ဒီစညာလာ a price နေဟိုတာတမဘဲလာမနော်ဟိုတာနေလေရောနေတဘတော့ဘာတီအေးပါဘာစနာကီတမီစကောအပွေထမ်းတဲ့ရပွေဖတ်တော့ညာဘာစနာကီနေ very ပြလဲ affordable ဝမ်းမန်ချနော်ဘလို့တဲ့ယူကွာစီတီယူကွာကီတော့မနော်လေယူကောဒီချလာနော် okay you see si kwa video we yi do ba ka la guitar ba story di le na do si kwa guitar le comment no kwa mi ga comment no we chu mi nya ta kwa ya mo da ta sok ta mo do ma so ma se ara ya no okay w ya chu go that